On this channel, we don't have no discrimination. We don't have no beef. We don't have no... There are two things you need to know about me. My favorite price is free and on sale. They're my favorite two prices. So if I get some makeup and it was free, I'm going to use it. And take two. I sure be forgetting about that microphone. What I was saying before that you could not hear. So I'm going to be using a new base that I am excited about. Well, it's new to me. And that's the P. Louise base. I'm going to be using that base. I think I got a good picture close up of. So what I want to try to do, I just feel colorful today, and I'm going to go with how I feel, because one thing I do believe in makeup, and anybody who is an artist of any sort, I don't care what you do, whatever you are an artist in, you have to feel it before you can be creative. If you don't feel it, you shut it down. I don't care what you think you about to do, it ain't gonna happen. Don't mind me looking in this direction. That's my mirror, just so y'all can see. Because without my glasses or my contacts, I cannot see a thing. We just gonna dive right into it. I am very excited though. I'm here for this look today. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I have an idea. Y'all pray for me. Keep me lifted, because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I hope to show you how much of this base I'm using. The amount of base that it looks like is being used when you watch these YouTube videos, in my opinion, is different when you actually go to apply. I have already done my eyebrows, because there are a million eyebrow tutorials on YouTube. Your eyebrow routine really has to be your own. If this video goes well and you want to see how I do them, fine, let me know, and I'll make a video. But I am excited today because I get to play. Honey, I love playing in makeup. There's something about it that I just love. So we're gonna get this together. Hopefully when I come back after this is done, chat, this bonnet will be gone. No shade, I love my bonnet. So this is really white. I am using this really, really white shade today because it's gonna be pretty colorful and I want all my colors to pop. I will be using multiple palettes today. I can just tell you right now, I'll be using my James Charles palette by Morphe. I will be using my Berries palette by Juvia's Place. And yes, I love Juvia's Place. The Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. I'll be using this palette also. I'm trying to see how much I need first before I tell you how much I'm using. So, see, y'all may think that's a whole lot. It's very little compared to what's in that bottle. Oh my God, this is really white. I love it though. I'm here for it. I mean, it is white. Can you wear white? Child, when I tell you this base is white, it's white. It's white white. It's clown paint white. Because the look I'm going with, the vibrancy is really going to be more so right here than up here. But you'll see what I made in a minute. So this is how much I put on there. See how much that is? And I'm going to do one. And I'm not even squeezing the bottle. I'm squeezing down here. That's how full these are. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dots. 14 dots. That's all we doing. And then I take my brush. Oh, by the way, this is an e.l.f. angled contour brush. There is one motion that you can use if you don't know how to do nothing else. You can be the best blender in the world if you know one thing. Tap, 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 tap. That's all I'm doing. Tap, 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 tap. That's all you need to learn how to do. I have hooded eyes. I have to set my base. What happens is if you don't set this base, if I open my eye, it's just gonna fold over, and up under that fold is gonna be a thick layer of that base I just put on. So this is also an e.l.f. brush. This is a fluffy eye blending brush by e.l.f. It is sort of tapered. This setting powder that I'm using is a concoction that I kind of made up, that I happen to like a lot. I'll put the name on the screen somewhere so you can see it. All right, so once we got our base on, now we're gonna get a brush. Now listen, I'll tell you about these brushes, honey. I got a whole bunch of, they all kind of brands, and they all kind of sizes and shapes and forms and all of that good stuff. So I'm be honest with you, what I do the best I can. I'll do the best I can with some of these brushes, but some of these brushes I get off of Amazon, there are no numbers. I can tell you the brand. Some of them I can't even tell you the brand because they so worn. Like this brush, I love this brush, but as you can see, it's been through the storm, honey. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what the number or name of this brand is. If I should happen to find it from when I bought it on Amazon, I can tell you these brushes came off of Amazon. Some of them I've gotten off of Amazon, like this brand. I bought them because they was cutesy wootsy. They look cute. Horrible brushes. Sorry, but horrible. I'm going to go ahead and put on my contacts now. Like I was saying, I will do the best I can to tell you the brushes that I have. And if I can use a brush that does have a number on it, then I will do that. So I'm just going back over my base because I let it sit too long. Start separating again. In between the folds, child. In between the folds. Some of us big girls know what that means, in between the folds, honey. Anywho, so I'm going to do a cut crease today. And in saying that, the cut crease I'm going to do, I could have really did this base a darker. I didn't have to do 0 for the base for the cut crease, but I wanted to play with it, so that's why I'm doing it for the whole thing. But anyway, first color I'm going to go in with is going to be the darkest shade that's going to be of my cut crease. These brushes I got off of Amazon. They're called MSQ. I'm going to use that to pack. I use the firmer fluffy brushes to pack, or sometimes I'll use a brush like this to pack. And this came from the set, the cutesy wootsy set. That's horrible in Amazon, but I mean, we're gonna make use out of it because I ain't gonna waste my money. So it's an oval shape. It's sort of denser than other fluffy brushes, and I'm gonna use that for this color right here. This is my James Charles palette. I'm going in with that color right there. It is called Escape. I can't think of no Escape songs because I will sing. I love to sing now. And purple, believe it or not, is not my favorite color in spite of what you see in this video. Believe it or not, my favorite color is green. I love purple and pinks on my face. So my crease is here, right? So that's where I'm going to put that. That's why I love Juvia. I mean, that's why I love Morphe and Juvia's place. You see that payoff? Just one touch. Just one touch. Okay, so in the crease, I'm just going to follow that crease. Anyway, because I have hooded eyes, I have to take this below that fold a little bit. So the crease is above my fold, and I'm going to take it just under that fold. I'm simply tapping. Now this is where you can pick up a lot, depending on how intense you want it. And I want it kind of intense because this is going to be my dark color. And you'll see at the end what I mean. But we're just tapping in a rainbow type motion pattern. We just tapping. See that? So this is going to be a very interesting cut crease. I don't know how this is going to come out. I have a vision of what I want, and I'm gonna pray it's gonna come out the way I want it. Now I'm gonna take a more detailed brush because I'm gonna stack 2 more colors on top of this color, so I need a small enough brush so that it will define the colors and stack them so that they'll blend into one another well. So MSQ has 2 more brushes, and these are the brushes I'm getting ready to use. They are small and they are dense, because that's what I need. This one, see how the difference? This one is more, this one I've already used is more rectangle-y. Like I said, this is in my head, so. Ooh, did I mess up already? Yes, I did. So you know what we're gonna do? We're only gonna use 1 more color. Well, that'll be okay. That'll be okay. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'll do. Alright, so we're only gonna go over top of this with 1, maybe 2 more colors. So I don't need these small detail brushes because we're only gonna do 2 colors for the cut crease. We're gonna put them to the side though because we're gonna use them. But now I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush like this. These are all MSQ brushes. So this one is kind of fluffy. I'm going in with this color right here, which, girl, almost dropped my palette. I would have had to call Morphe like, yeah, it shipped to me like this. Well, when did you buy it, ma'am? Oh, about 5 months ago. Skip. It's called Skip. I think this is the most prettiest pink. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so pretty. So we just gonna go right on top of that purple. That is pretty. I changed my mind. I think I am gonna put another pink on here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop because I got an idea. And this will happen as you do makeup. You will have ideas while you're doing your makeup, and you just gotta go with the flow. We're gonna go to my berries palette. This color right here. Don't know what it's called, but it's in the Juvia's Place Berries palette. I'm actually gonna go as though I didn't mean to put this pink on from the Morphe palette. I'm gonna go over the purple with that other pink. Don't worry about the purple getting lost. We're going to fill it back in. Now, we're going to go back in with that pink from our, and if you don't have these palettes, you can find 2 different pinks that you like. One darker, one lighter, and a purple. Go with what you got. And now we're going to go back in with that purple. And now we're going to go back in with the Juvia's Place, the berries pink. Sit it right on top. And if you don't want to do all 3, you don't have to do all 3. I'm actually not going to go back in with that other pink anymore. I'm going to leave it just like that. I'm satisfied with that. I'm gonna go back in with the purple 1 more time. If you feel like you like it just like this, then don't do it no more. We're just gonna leave it like that. But for me, I want this real, I need this purple to be real deep because I'm cutting it at almost at the edge of it. You'll see what I mean. I'm satisfied with that. So now I'm gonna do the other eye. All right, and then I'm gonna go right on top of that with the Morphe pink. Skip right on top of that other pink. If you see something that need to be, go back and you would need to go back over it, feel free to do that. This is your face. It's your look. You do it to your liking. I'm gonna go back in with the purple. So now, my very less than favorite part is to cut this crease. This is how I cut my crease. I am not the best cut crease person in the world, believe me. So some of these brushes are handy. And this is flat enough where I'm gonna cut the crease with it. So this is what I do for my cut crease. I take a dab of the base, put it right here. And again, this is because I have hooded eyes. I look up. And that gives me my point of reference on where I need to cut the crease at. See how it's just below that dark, where that dark, that's what I love. That's how much I got on the back of my hand, and that's probably a lot. And I'm going to, again, you can tap, 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 or dot, 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 and then connect the dots. But in my case, I'm just going to swipe. That's another method. But you have to go with whatever method works for you. So what I do is I take that highest point. I do like this. Swipe down. Swipe down. Just like that. And really I went over too far because this is going to be purple anyway. Horrible. That's horrible. But we're going to work with it because that's all we get right now. So somebody told me, go below the line first and then work your way up. Some people do not do this step. I do. Again, I have hooded eyes. I feel it helps me when I do this. Very carefully, I'm going to set that cut crease. So this is what you can do. Take a tiny brush. Well, that's not tiny, but a small brush. I'm going to go into that purple that we started with, and I'm going to literally go around it, just around the edge. Now, I like to go from corner of the eye to inner eye. That's just me. So I'm going to do that purple. Just a third of the way in. Next, we're going to go, so, third, and third. The second third, we're going to go with, I'm actually going to go with that light pink. I like the lighter pink, and I'll show you why we're going with the lighter pink in just a minute. This is the pink in the Morphe palette. Skip. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. Skip. Now, any look that you see me do, 9 times out of 10, the inner corner gonna be light or white or some kind of version of light. This battery is gonna make me cuss. Brand new battery. Okay. Brand new batteries. And they acting like they ain't got no home training whatsoever. Yep. That is super pretty. Skip. I remember now. Skip. Just see, I'm just tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, battery number 3. Now we're going back into flashback. That's that white color. And what we're doing is we only putting it right there in the corner so that if you can see, it act like it want to crease a little bit. We're going to get rid of that. So I'm going to stop here. I will be back. So y'all know that man on come on, y'all. All right, so now I got time. I'm a little hyped now, so let's play. Let's have some fun up in here. Oh, I didn't tell you this right here, the shimmer. Y'all pray for me. Y'all ain't praying hard enough. Pray for me. The shimmer. Y'all listen. Y'all need to know some things about me. Y'all need to pray for me. Pray hard. Tarry. Lay before the Lord. Lay prostrate. Go to the altar. Call a friend. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Lay before the Lord. Pray my mental health. Anyway, this right here is Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. I'm going to take that same color, same brush, Oh Sun. One more time. Oh Sun. And I'm going to use that as my highlight, my brow highlight. Now, when you do this brow highlight, if you swipe, you're going to have a very bold statement. So you're going to dot, 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 dot. Well, I said you was going to have a bold statement. What did I just do? So the amount of product you have on your brush also makes a difference. We're going to see if we can't get a little bit of that off. I don't know what brush this is, but this is just a flat brush. And what I did was I took it and tried to kind of smooth it out. Okay. It's a flat brush. Just take my word for it. I like a good brow highlight. I just do. That's just me. You don't like brow highlight? You don't have to put it down. You can omit this part. That's up to you. So I'm going to go with my CoverGirl black liner. I start here. Make a line. I'm going to keep this kind of small because I'm going to put another liner on top of it. And I start right here. I'm going to make another line. And I'm going to draw a line straight up. Now, if you want to stop right there, you can put your wing. You can be done with it. Ooh, hold on. Hold on, I just saw something. This is not blended well. I don't like that. Please hold. I'm going back in with skip. Because apparently I skipped. This was the Morphe palette. That's better. Much better. Y'all hold on for a minute. Now, I'm tell you what color it is in just a minute. I'm trying this out, so give me a minute. Okay, so this is what I did. First color, Playground. Playground is right here. This is Playground. And this is the Morphe palette. That color right next to it, this is Hello. I'm gonna take Playground and I'm literally gonna go right on top just a little bit. I'm gonna start a little bit in further than that black liner. And I'm gonna just go on the top of it. Well, Damika, you covered up the black. That's okay. We can go back in with the black. No worries. This is same palette, James Charles palette, Spooky, which is the black color in that palette. We're just gonna redefine that black line again. All you're doing is drawing a line. Now, tinier brush. This brush, by the way, is the Real Techniques 317. That's what I went in with Playground with this brush. And then Hello, I'm gonna go in with this brush. And we're gonna start here. And we're gonna literally go right on top of that, right on top of Playground. But we only gonna do that about halfway. I'm gonna do my lashes offline, and when we come back, I'll do the face. This is Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So for me, this works if I'm not gonna be out long. I don't necessarily have to worry about my makeup being perfect for very long periods of time. It may work for somebody else for long periods of time, but for me, it would be something I would do in certain circumstances. Before I put my foundation on, I'm going to color correct. I'm color correcting here because I have hyperpigmentation kind of bad. I'm also going to use Too Faced Born This Way Matte 24-hour undetectable super long wear. And this is in the shade Cocoa. I'm just gonna pump it right on my face. That's what I prefer. And once again, patting motion. They call this a stipple. So I know you may be saying it might look a little reddish, but I promise you it's a really good match. I promise. I know it don't look like it, but it is. I promise. But I really, 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 really like this Too Faced Born This Way. It is not my favorite. I did not use my favorite foundation. It do look kind of orange, but don't worry. Don't worry. That does seem pretty orange. Don't worry. We're gonna make it do what it do. By the time we get finished, you won't be able to tell. It's been a long time since I used it though. I'm gonna have to go back and try a different color. I couldn't have got lighter. Okay, anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna focus. Okay. We're now going to go in with Dark 170 of ColourPop. I then take one of my ride or die concealers that I love. I did it first. I hated it when I first started using it because I didn't understand how to use it correctly. If you ever got this and you didn't like it, it may have to do with how you understand how to use it. So I like to take this in Tan Deep Sand, as I like it lighter in the center of my face. I like it bright. When you're dealing with this, the very first thing you have to understand about Tarte Shape Tape is that it dries very fast. You don't have to feel rushed. You just have to know what you're working with. This has been my best friend. This is called NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh. I'm going to focus on the emphasis of refresh as opposed to prime or set. Now maybe for some people it's a wonderful primer and a wonderful setter. Not so much for me. So this is what I do with my sponge. So once I spray it, it's going to be a lot more manageable to work. I kind of did this one while it was still wet. I'm going to do these last and I'm going to show you what I mean about it dries fast. Now you may think, well, I don't want no, and there are plenty of concealers out there that do not dry fast. Matter of fact, it's some to me that don't dry at all. That's just my opinion. You want your concealer to dry. You want it to dry. If you don't, that means when them oils and moisture start coming through your face, it's gonna move that concealer around. And I don't want none of my makeup, I don't want none of my makeup to move. I need it to stay on. So, see that? And it's wet. This is wet. This is damp-ish wet. And you see how it ain't going nowhere? That is why I love me some Tarte Shape Tape. That's why it's, according to Ulta Beauty, it's the #1 concealer. See that? I'm going to contour. This is the Juvia's Place Stick Foundation in Katsina. I don't know if you can tell, but my face is now the color is starting to kind of even out. So this is how I like to put on my contour. So I like to do a little L on it just like that. That's all I need. Because let me tell you, this little bit goes a long way. So with Juvia's Place, you got to be careful. Now, this is my Ecotools double-sided brushes. And I like to sweep mine back, forward, back, forward. I know you're saying, well, that's a wonderful line of demarcation. Yes, it is, but we're going to cut. Don't worry, we're going to fix it. Don't worry. I'm going to take the little side, and I'm going to tap, 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 tap. Too much, but okay, I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute. I should have did it with the other thing. It really should have been done with this. That's what this was for. So I would prefer to do this. Do like this. I know it look a mess, but don't worry, we're gonna make it make sense. Now, we're going to take the little brush that we use to do the dark purple. We're going to take that little brush and we're going to take the purple and we're going to put it underneath the eye. And again, that is the... Am I using the wrong one? No, this is the Escape. I'm going to go ahead and do my bronzer now. And in the process of me doing the bronzer, it's going to automatically knock some of this off. I am using Mocha Mami bronzer. This is a Real Technique 421. And that's what I use to get my powder off underneath my eyes sometimes. So this is the brush I used to do my eyebrows. I'm just using this and I'm lightly. If you can get your line straighter than me, it'll probably be better. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush. On this channel, we don't have no discrimination. We don't have no beef. There are two things you need to know about me. My favorite price is free and on sale. They're my favorite two prices. So if I get some makeup and it was free, I'm going to use it. I don't care who it is. I'm be honest with you. If somebody from the KKK made a product and I got it free, if it works and it's a good product, just saying, whatever. I'll tell you why I said that in a minute. I just don't get into all the rigmarole when it comes to, okay, well, you don't supposed to use this product and you ain't supposed to. If it's a good product, I'm going to use it. If it's not a good product, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not endorsing something that I don't believe in. I won't do that, but we'll get to what I'm saying. Anyway, blush. You don't need much. I am not a girl that like a lot of blush. What we gonna do? Tap, 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 tap. Now this is a Morphe brush I got in the set, so it ain't no number on it. But this is what it looks like. We're just gonna take Lila. I'm gonna swipe it on this flat brush just like that. Now, I cannot emphasize to you enough. If you are a first time user of highlight, literally take your time because it's real easy to get that highlight, and honey, it ain't no going back. So, another thing, I have large pores right here. I'm staying far away from my pores. So I like my highlight up here. See how far, look how far that go. I am the Tin Man. You see that? Now I'm gonna take this brush and this is where we're gonna buff it out. Now it's gonna take longer to do it. I'm swiping and buffing, swiping and buffing. It takes longer to do it if you have a little brush. And now we're gonna do a lip and we are done. I have no idea what liner this is. This is some liner I done had for a long time. It's just a pencil that twists. It's dark brown, I know that, but that's all I know. I don't know what brand it is. Now, remember when I just told you that my favorite price is free? So I know there's a lot of controversy right now with certain people online. Well, my daughter gave me free Jeffree Star bubble gum. It came in a big thing of a whole bunch of different colors that she bought from him. This stuff is pretty good. This is where you can take your brush. I learned this from Brianna Marie. We almost done, camera. And now I'm gonna take this Shine Wet Look lip gloss from Essence. I probably got it at the hair store. I'm a huge fan of that glossy look. Love it. Alright, so I'll be right back with our final look, but that's pretty much it. So this is the final look. Listen, I want to thank you for stopping by. I think we had a ball. I hope you come back. If you like, comment, subscribe, share. Let the world know, honey, I'm here. We gonna have a good time every time. Just expect to be enlightened. Just expect to be entertained. Child, we gonna do it. Now, I was a little laid back today. We gonna loosen up the next couple tutorials. Don't you worry. But thank you for subscribing. To all the people that subscribe, I can't say thank you for coming as a new subscriber because everybody gonna be new. I just started. Everybody new, child. Listen, we gonna rock together. You rock with me, I'm rocking with you. And we gonna pump out some of these looks. It's a lot more to come on this channel. Trust me, not just makeup, but there's some more things I believe God has in store for this channel. So again, everybody is welcome. There is a no judgment zone here. So thank you for stopping by. Until next time, I love you.